I guess I could start off. So last night we discussed that we'll be doing Diana's project as a whole. Um, we would like all four of us to work on that project going forward. And through the link that Shinoa sent us, we was able to kind of match up our availability. Um, so we were able to meet for a longer period of time on Sunday. I think is almost between 3 and 5 hours that three or more of us were able to meet on Sunday, and then we decided that um, if possible, we would take one class time to kind of work on our project together, and then I think it would be I think the Thursday um most of us could meet up for a longer period of time on the Thursday if we use up some of the class time, and then we would use the Tuesday per se to present anything new and showcase what we have done so far. I believe.
Yeah, we decided on the XP pair programming. I'd like to also add to that. We were thinking about doing the XP, and in particular, we wanted to do the pair programming. Reason being is because we have a lot of time that we can meet with each other. We think we would be able to um, meet at a reasonable time. We have enough time to meet with each other and just like work through the codes and how we organized everything last night. It would be like we could do it as a big group, and if someone like two people get to work on a certain section, then the other two can work on a certain section depending on the time frame. Um, but we were also wondering, based on the times that we have, if what would be like a suggested amount of hours that we can like contribute to the pair programming.
To answer your question, Dr. Kenta, it would almost be like that where let's say since the Sunday most of us can meet for a longer duration and throughout the week, we could pick two people that have a better schedule or a better time to meet up. Let's say between the Monday and the Wednesday, they would be given a task that they could do pair programming with, and then once we join up on the Thursday, then we could all discuss and then still plan and develop um or even program then, and then we'll have an extra time on Sunday to kind of finish off our thoughts to be able to present our ideas on Tuesday to you or stuff that we worked on during that time period.
So not sure if the audio will come through, but sounds like you have decided on a hybrid approach of sorts. Congratulations. It's good to avoid getting locked into one method, rather to adapt for a given situation. And I'm proud of you. I think that the four of you came together. Did anyone have any success reaching out to Eldon Dane? Was he able to loop in on this at all?
Not that I'm sure of.
Unfortunately, I'm not too sure. I sent the email to each of us through Outlook, but I didn't get a response from him.
Okay, how's my audio?
It's good.
Okay.
You good?
It's fine.
Yeah, there might be a lot of background noise. The next phase is to codify. If you're doing pair programming, we're not worried about so much planning and documentation. Yeah. So we don't have to generate a lot of formal documents as we would if we were doing a legacy model. That said, do each of you remember that there were 5 stages of development that are common for all types of software engineering?
Yeah.
Okay. One of them has to do with requirements engineering, right? And in module 4, what we're going to do is present some brief content only to the extent that it empowers you as a team. You will not be responsible for an assessment for that module. But when we come back after spring break, I would like us to focus on requirements engineering. And that means that we'll have to role play a bit about the solution, its features and functions. And we want to start mapping out those things so that as you work in pairs, you know how best to divide and conquer. Okay, does that make sense?
It does.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay. So what I'd like to do now is bring this session to a graceful close. Let's end early. Let's start our spring break on a high note. If you can, and you'd care to, you're welcome to use the rest of the class time to knock out the retakes in Module 2 and Module 3 if you haven't done so already. But other than that, I'd like to wish all of you a safe and pleasant spring break, and we'll pick up the trail as soon as we resume classes when we return to campus. Does anyone have any questions or concerns at this time?
None for me.
I don't.
My only question is, can I talk to you after class?
Yes. Yes. So we'll go ahead and adjourn, and I'll hang tight on screen. And okay, let me go ahead and stop sharing and stop. Well, actually, we haven't been sharing, hadn't we?
No.
Just the chat. I'm going to save the chat as a part of the record. I'll also save this recording and put it in module 4, because what we're doing is initiating the project. And part of our initiation of a project is to flesh out those features and functionalities, you know, the primary purpose of the solution. We want to document just enough to get the process started. And then remember, with agile models, the trick is to get something working, keep moving, get something working, keep moving, build, right? Okay. All right, so everybody else is free to clear. You know I'm standing by.
Have a safe spring break, everyone.
Take care, everyone. Happy spring break.